on Monday, you learn about chapter 5. We just entered into chapter 5. That's the algebraic expression. So you can see this algebraic expression, as I've told you, we have two subtopics. The first one is the variable and algebraic expressions. This is the one that we enter in the last lesson. And then this is the second one we haven't entered yet. So in the last lesson, you learn to use letter to represent variable. Okay, for example, you use X, Y, you use PQ, and so on, right? After that, you learn to derive an algebraic expression from a situation. For example, X plus 2, and so on. Okay, so what you are going to look into today is this tree over here. We are going to learn to determine the values of algebraic expression. We are going to find out the value of a given algebraic expressions. After that, you are going to find out the terms, the number of terms in algebraic expression, and then you are also going to determine or identify the coefficient of the algebraic term. Lastly, we are going to learn what is like terms and unlike term. Okay, so we just proceed to our lesson using the first part over here. Okay, first, we are going to see how to determine the value of algebraic expression. So for example, this figure I already give you in the last lesson, right? An apple is equal to 7. So what is the value of graph? So the graph will be 5 plus, how much is the value of apple?
7.
Correct. So you know that apple is 7 over here. We substitute into it. So we get the value of graph, which is equal to 12. So how do we determine the value of algebraic expression? By using what? Any idea? Just now I used the word substitution. Substitution over here, it means you replace the value. So it is something like replacement. Menggantikan nilai. Okay? Menggantikan nilai apa? Dengan menggunakan nilai apple that is equal to 7. So you replace the value of the 7 into the apple and you get the value of the graph. Okay, let us continue with the example over here. This is the example in your book, example 3. Given that x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2, find the value of at x minus 5y plus 7. So what do we have to do over here is you have to replace the value of x and y into the given algebraic expression, this algebraic expression over here, by substituting x equal to 3 into the x over here and substituting y equal to 2 into the y. Okay, so you rewrite the question first, at x minus 5y plus 7. Okay, we need to do the substitution right now. So what you can do is by using the bracket at x is equal to 3. Okay, minus 5y. What is the value of y?
2.
Correct. And then you plus 7. So I'm going to call your name. Alicia, what is at times 3, Alicia? Alicia? Alicia's line is not good. Dayang Nogis, you are there, right? Dayang Nogis, 8 times 3 equal to what? Dayang Nogis? Or you want to write down on the chat? Dayang Nogis, you are there, right? Oh, lost already. Evanista then. Alicia. Alicia, you are here already. Okay, Alicia, what is the value for the replacement just now? This one, 8 times 3?
8 times 3.
Yes.
What? X.
8 times 3 equal to what?
24.
24. Thank you. Minus. Okay, next person. 5 times 2, Erwin?
10.
10, very good. Plus 7. So 24 minus 10, hopefully you still remember how to do that. 24 minus 10, how much is it, Kathleen? -10.
14.
Correct, 14. So lastly is 14 plus 7. So we need to copy down this one now, although we haven't solved it yet. So lastly, 14 plus 7, the answer is equal to 21. So we already found a value for the algebraic expression. The value for that algebraic expression is 21. Do you have any question, class?
No.
Okay, so we continue with the next example. The example 4 over here is in your book also. Okay, somebody read this for me. Magdalene, are you there? Yes. Okay, Magdalene, can you read out for us the example here?
In a class of over 2 of the boys are members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah, where 9 girls are not members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah.
Continue A.
Write an expression for the total number of members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah in the class.
B.
If there are 12 boys and 16 girls in the class, calculate the total number of members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah in the class.
Good. Thank you, Magdalene, although it's not very clear. Okay, so look at the question again. In a class, 1/3 of the boys are members of Cadet Remaja, whereas 9 girls are not members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah. So here, before we do any calculation, so we assume this is the class. Do you know how many boys and girls are there in the class? Do you know how many boys are girls and girls are there?
No.
Don't know, right? So when you don't know how many numbers of boys and girls there, then you have to start making assumption. Still remember how to make assumption? You did it before?
Yes.
Yes, right. You have to start with the word let. Okay, so over here, I'm going to show you the first part, A. To make assumption first, So what is the letter that you want to use to represent the boy and also the girl? What letter you want to use to represent the boy?
B.
You want to use B.
Yes.
And then the girl, what about the girl?
G.
You want to use G. Okay, I just want to remind you, when next time when you want to make assumption, it's better for you to use alphabet letter that is continuous from the previous one. For example, whenever you see X, it comes with Y. Whenever you see P, it comes with Q. So you can create furthermore, for example, E with F, M with N, and so on. Like ours over here, B with G, it doesn't continue, right? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you cannot use. You still can use, but then it will be better if you use the algebraic term that is continue from the previous variable. Okay, we call this variable. Hopefully you still remember. So if you want to use B, no problem. I carry on with what you have suggested. So let the number of boys be B, or you can write down equal to B. And then let the number of girls equal to G. This is what you want, Okay. So in a class, they said 1/3 of the boys are members of Cadet Remaja. So for example, here 1/3 of the boys, so 1/3 of the boys, right? And then 9 girls are not members of Cadet Remaja. So how are you going to determine how many girls? Because the total of the girl over here is G, right? Because you said it's G, right? So if 9 are not members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah, what do? You have to, if 9 are not, what do?
Minus.
Yes, you have to minus that number of girl that is not Cadet Remaja Sekolah. So when they ask you to write an expression for A over here, so you can form up the expression already. I'm going to wrap it off because I need space. Okay, thus, you just write down thus, maka maksudnya. Okay, then you start answering the whole question over here. The total number of members of what? Okay, that
Cadet Remaja.
bagus.
Remaja Sekolah.
Ya, bagus. In the class. Okay, is equal to, so we know the total is the boy, right? 1/3 B plus the girl over here that is cadet remaja is G, then you minus 9. So it is done already for the algebraic expression, this one. Okay, do you have any questions so far?
No.
No.
Okay, very good. So we carry on with the second part here. Thank you. B, if there are 12 boys and 16 girls in a class, so we know exactly the value right now. We know the value of the boy. We know the value of the girl right now. Calculate the total number of members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah in the class. So now they want the total number of Cadet Remaja Sekolah in the class. So what do we do is we are going to substitute. Okay, like the earlier example, we use substitution method. Still remember what is the meaning of substitution?
Pengganti.
Yes, correct. Penggantian. Menggantikan nilai ke dalam variable. Okay, so now we are going to write down when there is 12 boys and 16 girls. So you just write down when X, so not X, when B, because you use B. When B is equal to 12 and what is equal to 16? The girl is equal to 16. So you just answer according to the given question again. The total number, that is what you want to find out, right? The total number of members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah. In the class, you can exclude that one. It's very long, but no matter how, you still have to write down properly because we need to make our answer systematic. Okay, so the total number of members of Cadet Remaja Sekolah is equal to, you are going to substitute into the algebraic expression that you have formed up earlier, which is 1/3b. Okay, now we are going to substitute the value of the b. What is the value of the b?
12.
B is, yeah, very good, 12 plus G. What is the value of the G, Naifa? Are you there? Naifa, I saw that. Yes, very good. And then minus 9. You just copy each of the given term here exactly by substituting the value of B and G. Now we are going to solve it. So can we cancel 3 and 12? This number here, can we simplify these two?
Yes.
Yes, right. We use what? 3 times 1, 3, 3 times?
2.
3 times?
4.
4.
4.
Yeah, so it becomes 4 plus 16 minus 9. Okay, how much is 4 plus 16? Ismahani. Ismahani, how much is 4 plus 16? How much is 4 plus 16, Ismahani? Is it 12? You check again. 4 plus 16. 4 tambah 16.
20.
Yes, very good. 20 minus 9. Okay, last one. Who can give me answer? How much is 20 minus 9?
11.
Very good. Class, you got the answer already. So we have solved the question. Okay. Do you have any question regarding this example?
No.
Okay, we are going to continue with playing game. Okay, again. So I have divided you into 8 groups. You still remember? I'm going to use the same group. For those who were absent in the previous lesson, you just look at your name in the group. This is your name. For those who are there, then you know lah. Okay, Ahmad, Alisha, Anis, Awang, and Camelia is in group 1. Dalisha, Dayang, Dayanogis, Ivanisa, and Faiz is in group 2. Followed by Gabriela, Erwin, Jaden, Jennifer, Kathleen, group 3. Madiha, Magdalene, Michelle, Haris, and Habib, group 4. Okay. Naifa, Alia, Azwin, Azalia, Hana, group 5. Ismahani, Kairunisa, Kaisara, Shamina, and Shazira, group 6. Aina, Winnie, Olympia, Putri, Queen, group 8. And the last group have another extra member. Ruth, Sharifa, Tiffany, Timothy, Wan, and Yusuf, group 8. Okay, you remember your group, and then those marks are the point that is collected in the previous gram. So I'm going to hide this first. Okay, so today we are going to play game 5.1.3. This is the one. Okay, group 1. Group 1, know yourself, group 1. What number you want to choose? Can you tell me? I think I need to open up the small screen over here so that I can see what are you writing. Because some of you want to chat, right? Everybody can talk, right? Or I can just close my chatting here, the chats over here. I just close, huh? Tell me, you remind me if there is anybody who is chatting over there. Okay, so group 1. What is the question that you want to choose over here?
B.
B. Boy, yeah? So we open up boy. Okay, boy is n squared minus 2n. Can you see that? Oh, sorry, yeah. I go back first. Okay, this is the one. Again, sorry, the number already gone. Let me see, can go back or not. It's all there already. Okay, never mind. If that's the case, we just go ahead straight away. So no choice, you have chosen B over here for group 1. So over here, I'm going to use the random generator to throw the dice. Therefore, you are going to substitute the value of the n, the dice, into the value of the variable n over here. Okay, remember, group 1. So let us see what is the value that you are going to get for that. I make it bigger. Okay, number 3. So group 1, can you substitute and get the answer for the question that you have chosen over here? I give you about 10 seconds. Can you get the answer? Group 1? Can you get the answer? The value of the variable is 3. So 3 squared minus 2 times 3. Anyone here? Group 1, Ahmad Dawisi, Alicia, Anis. Ahmad Dawisi said it's 0. Correct or not, class? 0.
No.
No, I give you one more chance, group 1. What is the answer? I show you the question one more time. This is the question. Okay, so what is the answer? Cannot. Okay, cannot. Then I'm going to solve it for you. N squared minus 2n. N squared minus 2n. It means just now the dice shows 3, right? So 3 squared minus 2 times 3. 3 squared is how much?
9.
9. Right. Minus 2 is 3, 6. So the answer is
3.
3.
3.
Very good. Okay, so group 1 didn't get any marks, any points for that. Now, group 2. Which question you want to solve over here? You just let me know so that I can circle it. I label it easier so that you can see. A. Okay. What is the number that you want to choose group 2?
R.
Again? R, is it?
Yes.
Okay. R. So let us see how much is the die showing. Okay. Three. Okay, let's substitute. What is the answer for this one? The value is 3, yeah? You have the answer already? $10 already over. Do you have the answer already? Anybody here? 18. Ivanisa said 18. Is 18 correct?
No.
No.
18 is not correct.
No.
What do you think, class? What is the answer?
16.
16? Okay, let us try it.
One.
Yes. Answer very
One.
good. Yeah, 2n minus 5. So you substitute the n is equal to 3 into this n. Therefore, you will get 2 times 3 minus 5. Okay, so 2, 3 is 6. 6 minus 5 is a 1. Okay, so second group also didn't get any point for that. Now, we look at the third group. Third group, which question you want to choose?
Q.
Q, okay. Q and Q. Wow, you are challenging yourself, huh? So let's see what is the dice roll out to be. Okay. What do you get? If it is a 1, 6. Do you still remember 6? I already asked you to memorize previously before we have online PDPR. Hopefully you still remember what is 6. The value of the n is 6.
216.
216.
16.
Correct or not, class?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. You earn 1 point. Who is that? Irwin, is it?
Irwin.
Irwin. Okay, I jot down on my paper over here because I need to make it fast. Okay, Irwin. Then we continue with the next group. Okay, the next group. Madiha, make the list. Number?
Oh.
Oh, huh? Oh. Okay, this one. Oh. Oh, okay. So let's see. Be prepared. Again, you see the matrix. 1. Okay. What is the value when n is equal to 1?
2.
Yes, very good. You earn 1 point. Who is that?
Michelle.
Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Well done. Now, the next group, group number 5. Group number 5, which is the question that you want to choose? Group number 5. Naifa is here, right? Naifa, Alia, Azwin, Azalia, Hannah. F, okay. F, this is the one. I use green, F. So let's roll the dice. Okay. Oh, another 1. That's easy. So how much is the answer?
9.
9. Very good. Who is that?
Hannah.
Hannah. Okay, thank you, Hannah. You did very well. So, group number 6. Group number 6 have more people today that is attending the lesson. It's Mahani, Karunisa, Kaisara, Shamina, and Shazira. Which question you want to choose?
C.
C. Okay, this one, C. Okay, let's see the dice again. Five. Okay, 5. So this is the question. The n is 5. I give you time, you try to solve it. 5. Okay,
62.
62, not correct. I give you one more chance.
52.
52. Is it? That's not correct. I give you one more chance because the question is longer over here. The rest of the group members also can try. Yes, very good. 18, who is that that answer me?
Ismahani.
Ismahani. Okay, I jot down. Ismahani. Very good. Okay, group number 7 right now. Which question you want to choose? Group number 7. A? The first one. N. This one is it?
Yes.
Okay, let's see the dice. Let's roll. What number do you think? What do you want? 2. Okay, 2. So your N is equal to 2 now.
4.
4, so fast. Correct or not, class?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is correct. Who is the one?
Yes. Olympia.
Olympia, is it? Very
Yes.
good, Olympia. Thank you. Okay, last group. What is the number?
S.
S. So you already get ready. Where is S? Let me see. Okay, this one is S up here. 6n minus 2. You all very clever. You choose the easy question. Okay, next. What do you think? What do you want? Oh, another 2. Okay, your N is 2. So how much is the answer?
Ten.
Yes, very good. Who is that?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, very good. Okay, I jot down. So let us move to the next one. So this one, hopefully you know how to substitute the value manually. Next one, we are going to learn to use calculator. So you see this one now. Everybody go and take your calculator. Do you have your calculator with you? I want you to.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Open up your video. Let me see your face with the calculator. Open up your video. Let me see your face with the calculator. Oh, okay, Shazira, I saw your calculator already. Open up your video. I see your calculator. Okay, Tiffany, I see yours. Open up the rest. Okay, this one, Kathleen, I see yours. Shamina, I see yours. The rest, Olympia, your calculator. Everybody get ready already? Okay, Magdalene, I saw your calculator. Okay, everybody have a calculator. We are going to use calculator to find the value of the algebraic expression. So get ready for this. Here. Okay, I move on. Okay, we have learned example 3 earlier. By calculating it manually, we substitute the value of x and y into the algebraic expression. So now we can make it easier by using calculator. You can make it fast. This is one of the example given in the book. The one that we usually try out is the manual calculation. So if you look at the calculator on the right now, how do I get the answer for this one is 8 times 3. You can just press 8 times 3 and then minus 5 times 2. Oh, sorry. 5 times 2 minus 7. This one I have to put it in bracket. Hold on. I delete everything one more time. So this one, 8 times 3. You know the multiplication will come first. After that, minus 5 times 2, also in bracket. Okay. And then you plus 7. So then you press the equal sign. You will get 21. Everybody, can you try out 8 times 3 minus 5 times 2 plus 7? Do you get the answer of 21?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yes.
So now we are going to try another method that is shown in your textbook. Okay, this is the one. Next time you can just refer to your textbook if you forgot how to do it already. So first, you clear off everything. Okay, clear off everything. I need to show you the question also. Okay, this is the question. I make this bigger then. You refer to this question, 8 times 3 minus 5 times 2 plus 7. So I move it here. Okay, I'll show you calculator. So you need to press the add with alpha x. We are going to replace the value of the 3 over here with x. Hold on, I make it bigger for you. We are going to replace this with x, this one with y. So on your calculator, you start pressing add. After that, you see this button here with the red colored word alpha. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, press the alpha over here because we are going to choose the x over here. Can you see this one? This
Yeah.
x over here. So we are going to press
Yes.
the, okay. Then you press minus. Minus the 5 is just a normal one. And then the y over here, we are going to use alpha y. So press the same button, alpha. And you look for the y. Can you see this y over here, the SD button?
Yes.
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 Okay, so you can see x minus 5y. And then you press plus 7. Okay, then you press the equal sign. You will get 16, right? But that is not correct because we haven't substituted the value yet. Okay, so what you can do is you are going to press the calculation here. Okay, press calculation. So calculation, they are going to ask you what is the value of the x. Okay, but this one is already shown 3. So we just need to press 3, the same thing. And then you press equal. So what is the value of y? The value of y is 2. So you press 2. And then you press equal. So you will get 21. Do you get 21?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Let us start from the beginning again by substituting the value of x and y with a different value. For example, 1 and a 3. 1 and a 3. Okay, let's try one more time. So you already have the equation earlier. So what do you do is you are going to press the equal sign one more time. You see, they will ask you, what is the value of x now? Have you pressed the equal sign? Then we pressed 1 to replace the value of the x because just now I assume the x is 1. And then you press equal sign to go to the y. So the value of y right now is 3. Substitute the 3. And then you press equal. So we get the answer as 0. You can check whether it's correct or not if it is 0 over here. Okay, check. 8 times 1 minus 5 times 3 plus 7. 8 times 1 is 8. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 7. So 8 minus 15 is negative 7. Negative 7 plus 7, the answer is 0. Yes, it is correct. Okay, so when you are free at home, you just explore to this. Okay, class? Anybody have problem?
Okay.
Okay, so you learn the calculator method to press the algebraic expression. Okay, so this one is for you when it comes to the question that have the different value of x and y. It's easier for you to just substitute into it. Okay, when the value of x and y or the value given is different, then you cannot use this method. You have to calculate manually like the one that we did earlier, which is 8 times 3, and then you minus 5 times 2, and then plus 7. That one is a normal manual method. Okay, so now we move on. So this part over here is Hebat question. I'm going to ask you to practice the Hebat question using your calculator right now. Okay, I'm going to assign each of the group with one question. So, do you still remember what is the meaning of Hebat? Anyone remember? H stand for?
Hayati.
Oh, very good. E?
Eksplorasi.
Explorasi. B?
Berpikir.
A?
Aras.
Tinggi.
Tinggi.
Wow. Oh, semua pandai. Okay, let's continue with this part over here. You see carefully. Hopefully you can see. I make it bigger. Jika X, sorry, my worksheet over here is from BM. So I'm going to translate to BI to you if you don't understand. Jika X equal to negative, jika X sama dengan negatif 21, Y sama dengan 45, dan A sama dengan 23, cari nilai bagi setiap yang berikut. So you were asked to find out the value of each of the following. If the value of X is negative 21, Y is 45, and A is 23. So the first question, let us do it together. Meaning, so over here, we only have one variable, which is X. This one is too thick. So we are going to replace the value of the X from the given value, this one, negative 21. So let's press the calculator together to find out the answer first. Okay, just press AC to cancel everything. So we are going to press, you can put that in bracket now because we have to solve the multiplication first. 14 times X. So the value of the X is negative 21. Can you see the negative button? Negative, you press negative 21. After that, you close the bracket. And then we minus 32. Okay, so the answer is negative 326. It's a very big number. So for all the group, I'm going to assign one question to you. I give you 1 minute time. You solve the question using the calculator, and then you give me the answer. Okay, 1 point will be given for all the correct answer. Okay, so this is my assigner. So B, group 1. C, group 2. D, group 3. This one, group 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so all the group, you look at your question carefully and just press the calculator by substituting the value of X, Y, and A. I give you 1 minute start from now. Everybody, you calculate and try to get the point for your group. Okay, 1 minute is over. I will go from the back to the top, from the last one. So group 8 first. 3ay minus 2x. All of your answer, I want you to change from fraction to decimal. Give me the answer in decimal if it is in fraction. Okay, and then if it is whole number, then you just give me the whole number's answer. Okay, group 8. 3ay minus 2x. How much is the answer? Group 8. Group 8, no answer yet. Okay, we go to group 7. Group 7, do you have your answer already? Do you have your answer already? 2120. That is, yes, correct. Nurini, very good. Nurini already got 1 point from group 7. Okay, so I can see that you all work in group because different people give different answer. Putri, Olympia, and Nurini have done her part previously. Group, okay, group 8, 3147. Yes, very good. Tiffany Landa, okay. You got another point for your group. Your group member should thank you. Okay, then we move on to the next group, number 6. If you want to make it faster, you can just type down your group name and your group answer on the chatting board there.
Negative 14.
Negative 14. That one is the answer for group 6, is it?
Yes.
Negative 14 is not correct. Try again.
Negative 17.
Negative 17 also not correct. If you can give me your answer before the discussion, then I give you point. Okay, what about group 5? Have you got the answer, group 5? Group 4, group 3, group 2, group 1. Okay, everybody can give me your answer. You just need to tell me which group are you.
196.
Which group?
Group 6.
This one, is it?
Yes.
How much?
196.
196. Okay, who are you?
Ironisa.
Kairunisa, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, very good, Kairunisa. You got 1 point for your group. Okay. Next, group number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody?
Group 1.
Group 1, how much?
Negative 261.
Yes, very good. Who is this?
Alicia.
Alicia, thank you. You earn another point for your group. Okay, group 1 has already done. We have 3 more groups left. This one done, done. 4 more groups, not 3 more groups. Okay, the rest?
Group 4,
Group 4.
136.
136. Okay, who is this? Very good.
Michelle.
Michelle, yes, thank you, Michelle. You earn another point. Okay, group 4 done. What about group 3? 2, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5. Let's see if you give any answer. Group 3, 661.5. Yes, correct, Erwin. Erwin earned another point. Okay, group 5, negative 16.5. Yes, also correct. No Shamina. Let me jot down first. No Shamina. No Shamina, you are in group 6. Huh? You are not in group 5. But you earned the point for group 5 already. So I'm going to jot down the point for group 5. Group 5 got 3 points lah. Okay, so group 3 and 5 have done. I think the hardest one might be group 2, this one, group 2. Group 2, are you done with the answer? There's no group 2 yet. I think group 2, there's only 2 persons present today. Nogis and Ivanisa. I give you about 10 seconds. You give me the answer. If can't, then we are going to solve it together. Any answer from group 2? No. Okay, let's solve it together. Everybody, take out your calculator because this one is involving fraction. So, clear everything. You see this button, right? Okay, use the fraction button. For those who have, for those who doesn't have, you will have to use the one with A stroke B stroke C, the older version. Okay, for those who have, you just press this, and then this one represents the numerator. This one is the denominator. So again, we need to insert another fraction. So you insert another fraction. Okay, you can see the cursor blinking, right? This one you put 1. And move your cursor down by pressing the arrow button. Then you press 2. Okay, then you press the arrow button to the right. Open up the bracket. Do you still following me?
Yes.
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 If you are lost, then you tell me, let me know. So A is negative 21. We are going to press the negative sign. 21. Okay, if AXY, it means A times X times Y. So you press the multiplication button. The value of X is what? The value of X is?
Negative 21.
Yeah, correct. X is negative 21. Sorry, I made mistake just now. The value of A is 23. So it's supposed to be 23 multiplied by negative 21. So I'm going to move my cursor back to the front. But they are the same actually, yeah? So 23 times negative 21. And then you move your arrow back again to the last one here. Okay, to insert the value of Y. What is the value of Y? 45. Okay, multiply 45 and you close your bracket. So we have done for the numerator on top, the expression on top over here. And then we are going to insert for the denominator. So you press the down arrow button. Okay, replace it with number 15. Press 15. Then you press the equal sign. Okay, so your answer can be negative 1449 over 2, or if you change it to decimal, it will be negative 724.5. Are you okay? Everybody can get the answer or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Anyone have problem that you want me to show you one more time on how to insert the number? Anyone need me to show you one more time? No, Okay, I assume no. Then we continue. So after this, we are going to learn the algebraic term, the number of algebraic term for the expression. So previously, you already know what is the algebraic term. So you can see this one. What are the terms and the coefficients in an expression? So we need to know what are the terms and the coefficient. So first, we are going to see, look at the term first. Okay, look at this part over here. Okay, look at the one in blue box, 2 and x. So they give you already this one, the number is 2, and then the x is a variable, and then 3xy. So 3 is the number, xy is a variable. So in an expression, you look at the first line, for example, 2x plus 3y. This 2x and 3y. 2x is the product of number 2 and the variable x. The meaning of product over here, it means hasil darab, the multiplication of it. So 2 times x, we get 2x. Okay, same with 3 times xy, we get 3xy. Okay, so 2x and 3xy, all these two terms over here is known as algebraic term. Okay, so if you look at the algebraic expression, you already can identify two terms from there. The first term is 2x. The second term is 3xy. We ignore the plus or the negative later on, the addition or the subtraction, because the operation is not included for the term. Okay, let us look at the example here. We need to identify the algebraic term for each of the following. Okay, first one, x plus 5x. Can you determine what are the algebraic terms for x and 5x? The algebraic terms, I write down first. The algebraic terms is equal to or are. Okay, so let's solve it together. Over here, we know the x is an algebraic term. So x and 5x is also the algebraic term. Okay, whereas for b, you observe b over here, x over 8 minus 7 over y. Okay, so what could be the algebraic term for the algebraic expressions there? What is the first algebraic term, class?
X.
X over 8. Okay, what about the second one?
7y.
Oh, very good. Everybody can do it. You understand that you have to ignore the operation involved. So x over 8 and 7y. Very good. Let us carry on with question C. Okay, what are the algebraic terms? I use this. Algebraic terms are for the C, this question. What are the algebraic terms over there?
PQ,
Q.
2Q, and 13.
Very good. So it is PQ, 2Q, and 13. Now we look at the last one. Last one, D. Everybody look at D. M squared minus 2m plus n minus 6. How many terms are there? How many?
4.
4.
Are there? The algebraic terms are
M squared.
m squared, correct?
2M,
M
and
And 6.
and
6.
6. Okay, you all did very well. You understand now. So there are m squared, 2m, n, and 6. So you can see from there, next time they will ask you how many terms are there. If you already got the algebraic term, for example, the first question over here, x and 5x, when they ask you how many terms, there are 2 terms. Okay, same thing go for question B, also 2 terms. C, we have 3 terms. And the last one, like you all said just now, we have 4 terms. Okay, so can you identify the algebraic terms now?
Yes.
Cannot? Yes, okay, then we are going to continue. You can see the word here, the coefficient. Okay, coefficient. Can everybody read after me? This is new to you, coefficient.
Coefficient.
Everybody read
Coefficient.
coefficient. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of coefficient in Bahasa Melayu? Anyone? Do you know what is the word to represent coefficient in Bahasa Melayu?
Pekali. Pekali.
Bagus, pekali. Yes, so hope you still remember what is a pekali if you have learned it in the primary school. Okay, let us look at the term of 3xy. So you look at the given explanation over here. An algebraic term can be written as the product of the variable and its factor. Okay, the algebraic term is the product of the variable and the factor. Okay, so for example, we have 3xy. 3xy can be written as 3x times y. It also can be written as 3y, 3 with the y multiplied by the x. And it also can be written as 3 times xy. So it is the product of the variable and its factor. So for example, if I said this is the variable, then this one will be the factor. Same thing goes if I said the other way around. If this is the variable, this part x, y, but this one cannot be the variable because the 3 is the number over here, is a constant. Then the other one will be a factor. But over here, we need to, I want to stress with you, emphasize with you, because it's an unknown over here. So for sure, these are the variable. So this will be the factor. Okay. So for example, in the question, they will ask you for term 3xy, what is the coefficient of 3x? Then the coefficient of 3x will be y. If I change it the other way around, what is the coefficient of y? The coefficient of y is 3x. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Now, you try to answer me. You listen to my question. What is the coefficient of 3y?
X.
Yes, x is the answer. What is the coefficient of x?
3y.
Y.
Very good. What is the coefficient of 3?
XY.
Very good. What is the coefficient of xy?
3.
3. Very good. Okay, now we try to solve the question given. That is the example in your book. Okay, so you look at the term given. In the term, negative 3k squared mn. State the coefficient of k squared mn. So what you need to do is you just need to find out the product on how to get negative 3k squared mn. So you find out like this, negative 3k squared mn. If you can do the calculation in your mind, then you don't have to show the working anymore. Unless in the question they want you to show the working with because with the given mark over there, maybe higher. So k squared mn. Multiply by what? You get negative 3k squared mn. So you can see, I do the cancellation that you can see easily. K squared already have. M is here, N is here. What is the remaining?
Negative
3.
Very good. The remaining is negative 3. So which means over here, the negative 3 is the?
Coefficient.
Yes, you are good. The coefficient. You just rewrite it. The coefficient of k squared mn is negative 3. Easy, right? So that is for question A. Now we move to question B. So same thing, you are asked to set the coefficient of negative mn. So you try to find out negative 3k squared mn is equal to negative mn multiplied by what?
3k squared.
Yes, very good. 3k squared. Therefore, the coefficient, you just rewrite it. This
Coefficient.
one, the coefficient of
Negative.
negative mn is
3k squared.
k squared. Correct. Okay, now we continue with the last one over there. So negative 3k squared mn. How to get the product of it? So it's 3k squared multiplied by?
Negative.
mn.
Wow, but you are amazing. So very good. You give me the answer already. So 3k squared. I cancel for you. For those who cannot do it, negative 3k squared. So the remaining is negative nn. So it will be negative nn over here. And then because you see, there is an operation of multiplication. And if we have a negative sign here, you just put it in bracket. Okay, so that it clarified over there is a different operations over there. So negative 3mn, 3k squared mn, sorry, the coefficient.
The coefficient of 3k squared is negative m.
Yes, very good. The coefficient of 3k squared is negative mn. Okay, so can you all identify the coefficient?
Yes.
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 Already learn how to identify the term, and then you learn how to identify the coefficient. So next thing, we are going to learn like and unlike term. Okay, look at this one. Like and unlike terms. So if you can see in the figure over here, I'm showing you the apple with apple. So the apple and apple, they are the same, right? So for example, I replace the apple with variable a, this with a, meaning a and a are like terms. Okay, if I replace the variable of apple with a, and then this one is a mangosteen with m. So a and m, the variable is different, so they are unlike terms. Okay, so we are going to look at what are they in detail. So if you look at diagram A over here, we have 4 different pairs of terms given. We look at the first pair first. The first pair here, negative 2m and 3 over 7m. So before I continue over here, how to identify like terms and unlike terms? Okay, over here, you need to find out. For like terms, the condition, if there are like terms, so the condition is they must have the same variable. For example, the apple that I mentioned just now, the a and a, the variable is the same, right? A variable, not variable. Okay, so they are like terms. Another thing, their power must be the same. Do you know what is power? We can call this exponent also. The power, for example, a squared and 2a squared. So if the variable is the same, not only that, we have to refer to the power. If the power is still the same, then they are like terms.
Like
Correct. If I have 1a and then the other one is 2a squared, the power of a over here, what is the power of a? Can you tell me this one? A to the power of? If there is not written with any number, the power is 1 actually. Okay, so you can see the power is different already. If the power is different, there are unlike terms. Okay, so now we look at the given terms over here. So negative 2m and 3 over 7m. You don't have to refer to the constant over here. You just refer to the variable. The m and the m, the variable is the same, right? The power is the same, right? So they are like terms. Okay, all of these are like terms. We see carefully. This is PQ over 3. PQ over 3, if I separate it, it is 1 over 3 times PQ. So you can see the variable and the power is PQ to the power of 1. They are the same. So they are like terms. Same with AB and BA. Okay, as long as they have it, the A with the A, the B with the B, it doesn't matter how's the arrangement, they are like terms. And then you can see this one, the K squared, the K squared, they are like terms. What is negative K squared over here? What is the number? K squared is equal to negative, what is the coefficient of K squared? We go back to coefficient. Anybody can identify what is the coefficient of K squared?
Negative 5.
It's negative 1. If there are not written anything, it means negative 1 times K squared. So simplified it, it becomes negative K squared. Okay? So the K squared and the K squared is the same. Therefore, they are like terms. Are you okay, class, with the like terms?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask somebody over here. Jennifer, can you give me a like term?
Huh?
Can you give me a like term? You can create your own. Jennifer, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, Okay, can you give me a like term? Okay, I give you one clue. Can you give me a like term for X, Y, Z? Another one for it. Can or not?
DS.
Okay, is that correct? Because if it is like term, you got to make sure you got to have each of the term that I mentioned. So for example, you can just add in any number, 3, X, Y, Z. They are like term. If I said 4, Y, Z, X, they are also like term. I can also write X, Y, Z over 2. They are like term. Can you give me another like term for the same term over here? Anyone can help Jennifer?
6YZS.
Very good. 6YZX. Okay, now I'm going to call your name. I want you to give me a pair of like term. See who haven't answered the answer over here. Okay, Timothy. Timothy, are you there? Timothy? Do you follow the class or your line is not good, Timothy?
I got a restroom before.
Oh, okay. Then I change to somebody else. So you listen carefully after this, Okay. Queen. Queen, are you there, Queen? Queen. Queen. Queen is lost. She was here just oh, she just entered. Queen, can you listen? Can you hear me? Queen? Oh, then I need to change. I change to okay, Shamina. No, Shamina. Shamina, can you hear me? Shamina, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Shamina, you were listening to me just now, right? Can you give me a pair of like terms? Can you give me a pair of like terms? Shamina? Shamina? Yeah, weird. Okay, Magdalene. I see that you are online. Magdalene, can you give me a pair of like terms?
Can I try?
Can?
3a squared and 5a squared.
Yes, very good. 3s squared and 5s squared, as long as the variable and the power is the same. Very good, Magdalene. Okay, can somebody else try? I don't want to call for those who are not here later on. Somebody else, can you give me another pair of like terms?
Me.
Okay, Shamina, go back to you. It's good to hear you.
Negative 7r squared and 8r squared.
Yes, very good, Shamina. You got it. Thank you. So hopefully the rest know what is like terms, because you will have an exercise after this. Okay, we move on to unlike terms. Okay, so these are the unlike terms. Okay, the condition for unlike terms will be the opposite of the like terms. Like just now, for the like terms we said, they must have the same variable, they must have the same power. But now when it comes to unlike terms, it's the opposite, which means it will have different variable and different power of the variable. So you look at the first question here, the first term, V and W, the variable is different. So we called it unlike terms. X, Y, and Y, Z. This one, they have X. This one, no X. But then they have Z over here, the Z. So it's different. Therefore, they are unlike terms. Okay, unlike terms. Next, the x, both have the variable x, but then the power for this is 1. The power for this is a 2. So the power is different, meaning they are unlike terms, this one. And then the last one over here, you can see m squared n. The power of m is 2, but then the power of m over here is 1. Same thing for the n. You see the n is squared over here, but then the n is 1. So the power is different, meaning they are unlike terms. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yes, so we continue with the example. Okay. Timothy, get ready to answer the question. Just now you went to the restroom. So look at example 7 over here. Identify whether each of the following pairs of terms is like terms or unlike terms. So I'm going to show you a few first. For A, like terms or unlike terms. I'm going to determine the variable. You see the variable x and the variable x is the same. The variable y and the variable y is the same. The power are both 1. So they are like terms. Easy, right? Okay, then we look at B. 12 PQ and 12 PR. So Timothy, are you ready? We asked Timothy to answer. Timothy, is that like terms or unlike terms? Let me check, is Timothy is there or not? Timothy?
Yes.
Like terms or unlike terms, this one?
Unlike.
Unlike, very good. Thank you, Timothy. So P and P is the same, you can see, but the R is different with the Q. So the variable is different, means they are unlike terms. Okay, we continue with C, 3 ABC and 0.5 BCA. Like terms or unlike terms?
Like term.
Yes, very good. They are like terms. Okay, then we look at the last one here. Negative 7h and 6h squared. So we can see the h. This one is the h of the power. The power of the h is what?
1.
So this one is a 2. Like terms or unlike terms?
Unlike
term.
They are unlike terms. Okay, then we carry on now. Okay, so I have 4 questions over here. I'm going to call your name over here. You need to identify whether they are like terms or unlike terms for me. I just wrap off everything lah. Okay, first question, A. Let me know, Olympia, like term or unlike term?
Like term.
Yes, they are like terms. Okay, question B. Karonisa, like terms or unlike terms?
Unlike term.
Yes, very good. Unlike terms because the power is different. So make sure when you answer the question, unlike terms, like terms, you have to add on the S because there are 2. It's plural, not singular. Okay, C, 4 SRT and 11 RTS. Kathleen, like terms or unlike term?
Like terms.
Yes, very good. Like terms. And the last one, 3AB over 2 and negative BC. Alicia, like terms or unlike terms?
Unlike terms.
Yes, you all did very well. You understand already how to differentiate like terms and unlike terms. Okay, so I'm going to continue on what you need to do today after the lesson. So you go to your GC, you can see as usual, I wrote this down. The exercise in the GC, you need to attach the live worksheet with your mark as usual because I give you the exercise like this. Okay, so I want to remind you of one thing for this live worksheet. On the last part later on when you do your exercise, this part, I show it bigger to you. This part, because it's a selection question, so you have to choose the first 3. You don't answer from behind because my box over here is available only for the first 3 questions in front. So you must place the first 3 terms on the first 3 box. You don't place it down here or else you will get no mark for it. And then the next 3 terms over here is for these 3 boxes over here. Clear, class?
Clear.
Okay. So we are almost at the end. I need you to tell me what you have learned today. You just a summary, give me a simple summary. What you have learned today? Do you still remember?
terms and the coefficient is an expression.
Okay, you identify the terms and coefficients. What else?
Like and unlike term.
Like
Yes,
and
very
unlike.
good. Like and unlike terms. Sorry, I need to write fast. Like terms and one more. Unlike terms.
Using
Think about one more. Pardon?
Using a scientific calculator.
Or you use scientific calculator, correct? You use scientific calculator to find what? To find or to
The
determine? Again?
Determine the value of an expression.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry, class. My connection is not stable. You all still there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we are also reaching the end of the lesson already. So do you still have any question regarding the lesson that you learned today?
No.
No.
Okay. You don't go first because I need to capture the screen to take your attendance. Wait for me to capture the screen for a while. Okay, already done. So if no question, I'll see you next week, and then we are going to learn the second subtopic of algebraic expression. Okay, see you next week. Make sure you do the exercise.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Bye.